Hello, welcome to The List. My name's Sam Piccone. This is The List. It's a show where I have a very long list, and on that list is loads of different things that interest me. I pick something at random, and each episode we go into it. So here we go, let's go again. OnlyFans. Okay. All right. OnlyFans. Just give me a moment. I'm on OnlyFans. Do you want to see my OnlyFans? I did a show for OnlyFans. It was like a comedy show and they had a bunch of acts on there. It was called LMAOF. Basically, it was, a bunch of comics from the London circuit. They reached out to us by direct message. They paid us a handsome amount to come and do a 10-minute set. And they said they were going to record it and then put it on their thing. And you had to post like 3 times a week onto your OnlyFans. You could post anything though. It could just be like a status, like a, or a picture. I mean, it was an all right experience. The video that they produced in the end was dog shit. It was kind of like everyone just didn't really care. They were all sort of going through the motions. I mean, it's fucking OnlyFans, They're not making money off stand-up, are they? I came to realize, and a theory from another one of my friends who did it, was that the reason they're even doing stuff like stand-up content is because they're trying to legitimize themselves within Silicon Valley and within the sort of tech sphere, so that they're not just seen as a porn site, when actually they're just a porn site. Let's log into OnlyFans. Your account has been inactive for more than a month. Please continue activity on your profile within the next 7 days to prevent an automatic pause of subscriptions. Feel free to contact our support team if you require any assistance. Okay. I'm back. How about that? There we go. That'll keep the money coming in. And how much money have I made on OnlyFans? Let's find out. It's all from one guy who calls himself. And this guy, we had a little back and forth, this guy and me. He was just sending me money all the time. I wasn't posting anything explicit or anything like that. And he just kept sending me money. Basically just saying that he wanted me to send pictures. I never sent the pictures. I was sort of friendly with him, said hello and stuff like that. Let's see if we can go to the messages. I haven't been on here in a while. Here we go. Would you fuck my girlfriend? Mate, I've barely got time to fuck my own girlfriend. So that's the sort of messages that you'd kind of get, really. This is for your hard cock. And it'll just be... And it's mostly like spam. These are the sort of messages you get as an OnlyFans creator. This is the sort of stuff I was posting on my OnlyFans. For those wondering, yes, his dick is also blue. Bit of fun, isn't it? There we go. That's me baiting, isn't it? That's me trying to get the gays on board. I mean, who wouldn't want to send $8 to that guy and ask him if he can send a picture of himself wanking? You wouldn't want to do that. There we go. This is the sort of content, People are into that. It's sort of BDSM kind of vibe, isn't it? Got more OnlyFans swag here. If anyone wants this, feel free. OnlyFans hat. I look like a badger from Breaking Bad. OnlyFans socks. OnlyFans tote bag. An OnlyFans pin as well. They'd got in like proper rent a crowd. Do you know what I mean? They got in just a bunch of kind of OnlyFans adjacent models. Everyone that was working on the crew. Some of them were quite nice, but they're all kind of very much going through the motions, and it's just like, just get another one through because we're in Chicago next week. The audio quality was so shit of the final recording that you couldn't even use any of the clips. But I think, the only reason they do it is to legitimize themselves. They've got like little fuck boys like Matt Rife on there, But they want comedians who you want to wank over. No one's wanking over me. it was worth it for the money. I can't slag them off too much. They paid me the money. I provided a service. I didn't get harassed in the same way that my female peers got harassed online. Some people want me to fuck their girlfriends. Fine. You know, what other people said that this is the guy. So this is what I said to this guy, right? This guy had given me probably a couple $100 or something around that mark, yeah, over the course of like a month or two. So I said to him, thank you for the tips. I hope you don't mind me asking, do you spend a lot of money on this site every month? Is this your go-to form of entertainment/leisure? Just curious. He said, happy to answer. I purposefully don't keep track of my OF expenditures, but it's fair to say I dropped some fairly serious coin in here. As a correlation, I've often had an account on Chatterbait. Chatterbait is the live cam site where people are like wanking, I think. I don't currently, and my account was color-coded as High Tipper. I subscribe to only one non-free OF account right now. I try to make free accounts worthwhile for the guys providing them, which is quite nice in a way, you know. I'd say that tipping is sort of a sex-adjacent activity for me. To be blunt, I don't wank over photos that guys post or share privately, but it's a kind of fun achievement anyway. I guess I like the chase. I'm much happier to have convinced you to sell me a photo of you flipping me your middle finger, which is what I did for him early on. It's about, like, I said, like, look, mate, I'm not going to send you anything. I'm not on here for that. He said, well, just send me anything. I said, well, how about this? And I sent him a picture of me with my middle finger up, and he was like, oh, that's fucking hot. I was like, that's not really the response I wanted. But, and he gave me $20 for it, right? So I guess I like the chase. I'm much happier that I've convinced you to sell me a photo of you flipping me your middle finger than I would have been to shell out $20 for a pre-created cock shot. Does that make sense? Like the rest of humanity, I've got very involved in online experiences over the last many years. So yeah, I admit I rely on OnlyFans, Instagram, Facebook, et alia for some of my daily human contact, which actually is quite sad. Fuck's sake. But he says, I have friends in real life though, and I'm married, but they're supplemented by guys I know only from the internet, only one of whom I've ever met in person. Meetups aren't something I aspire to. Sorry, I had to misspell some words in that message. OF is weird. Oh yeah, because they like block certain words. I confess it's fun to chat up straight guys. You outnumber us, so ignoring you would be a burden. You're tall, dark, and handsome. Stop it. Come on, stop. That's a classic combination. Aside from online interests, I read, write, chat with neighbours, clean, teach, cook, and feed animals. I'm retired, so I have time to write lengthy answers, obviously. It's cool of you to ask, man. I appreciate it. Then he gave me a tenner. So look, when people like, I don't know how people on OnlyFans make their money. Who are all these guys? Look, there's more people out there than you think that are going and doing it, and they're doing it for all different reasons. This is just a pure example of that. His gratification doesn't come from necessarily, you know, naked blokes or people fucking or whatever, you know. I think it's great in the way that it's almost democratized the porn industry, but unfortunately there's a lot of people on this website showing it all and getting fuck all, you know, getting nothing, because it is such a huge market now. There's just so many people doing it. If it makes it safer for some people, if it gives people a bit more financial freedom and liberation, then fuck it, you know. All this stuff's going to be out there anyway. You might as well make people sole traders than just getting fucked over by the porn industry. Let's find out who the number one creator, let's call them creators, on OnlyFans. Sophie Rain, 43 million in 1 year.
$4 million in a month?
Yeah.
400,000 in the last 7 days, in case you were not even, it's more than that. Sick, you weird. It's weird because she also looks 14, so get your bag, I guess.
Thanks.
$4 million.
Yeah, it's just all a bit bleak, isn't it? You know, it sort of spins you into the whole kind of Bonnie Blue, kind of Lily Phillips, kind of just, you know, be the biggest, be the best. Look, I don't have a problem with anyone earning their money, you know, through sex work. I think, you know, to each their own, do what you want, you know, especially for women who want to take ownership of the way the men objectify them. Do whatever you want, you know. I think there's worse ways to make a living.
There's some new changes we wanted to make to the Bop House, so...
We're getting a second Bop House, and it's gonna be in LA!
And just to clear the rumors, no minors are joining the Bop House, and yes, someone is still very much pregnant.
And we can't wait to see you in LA!
Weird to do an announcement where you're like, one of us is pregnant, we're getting a new house, and we're not soliciting minors in this house, just to let you know. She's 20 years old. It's just uncomfortable. Maybe if I was 10 years younger, I might not feel the same way, and I might just feel like she's maybe mature enough to be in this situation, making $4 million a month from porn and just in a house with 4 or 5 other young girls. It feels like it's a dangerous situation, but to be so public, 12 million followers, there's going to be at least 1,000 nutcases that follow her. Like they recently had their house broken into. I don't know, man. It's playing with fire a little bit, isn't it? The children. Won't somebody please think of the children?
Won't somebody please think of the children?
That's how I feel about this.
I am an OnlyFans content creator and a full-service sex worker. In December, I think I took home like 25 to 30k.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
so
just
good.
for my OF though. If you do full service, you can do days where you're earning like 5k.
So how did you get into that role?
I started childhood modeling, then fell out of it, and Mum said, she found on TikTok spicy accountants, and she was like, she's an accountant, she wanted me to be one. Took the joke a bit too far, made the account, and now I'm here.
So her mum pimped her out. Nice. Nice. But hey, look, Bonnie Blue has changed the game. It's a family business now, porn. You know, everyone's involved, you know. What's her mum's her accountant, isn't it? Like Bonnie Blue's mum.
What was it like after cleaning the gangbang of Bonnie's?
Messy.
Messy?
Yes,
How
very.
so?
Hundreds of condoms, boxer shorts, tops. Or was it like a stained bed sheet? Stained bed sheets, wet bed sheets.
What was, I heard there was a gift left in the toilet.
Yes, a massive turd.
No. Yeah.
Right, someone took a shit. You know when you've like click flush on the toilet? Someone, and I mean, I don't know what position they did this in. They'd either took a shit in their hands and put it into the toilet, like top of the toilet, or they must have like, I don't know, squatted on top and took a shit.
Wait, there's shit in like the system part of the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what?
Wait, what? The part where you...
Yeah.
Top bit?
The flush bit?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? What is this? This is insane. You know when you go to like a rave or you go to like a festival and because there's so many people and they're all like taking drugs and everything, you go into toilets and you see some absolute carnage in the toilets. Well, that's what happens when you're hosting 100 guys, 1,000 guys. You know, it's basically like a festival, isn't it? You know what I mean? Someone's gonna leave a shit in the cistern. Someone's gonna, you know, fucking shit up the wall. Like, I feel like it's the least of your worries in that particular situation. The disgust on her face, actually, she's like, I can't believe someone's done that. That's the detachment. Just to be like, oh my, that is gross. Can you see what someone's done in the toilet? They've shit in the cistern. It's just like, well, you know, you are plastered in 100 men's semen right now. I mean, there's probably... it's upsetting, this. And her mum's just sat there like she's out for fucking brunch, you know, like what? I just don't... I don't get it, man. I do not get it.
How does it make you feel, though?
I'm proud of her. I don't mind.
So even when you hear, you know, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
It's just part of a job and that's it.
So you don't have any kind of, you know, emotional response to it?
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
What has Bonnie achieved doing it in your eyes?
They're hardly the Louis Theroux of the podcasting world, are they? But that's not a bad question. What has she achieved out of it? Apart from the money and stuff. But he's asked that question.
What has Bonnie achieved doing it in your eyes?
Well, where are you going next month? Yeah, we're going on a really nice holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so her making all that money, how has it affected you?
We've had nice holidays and nice gifts, but that doesn't bother me. She's happy, so I'm happy because she's happy. That's it.
Couple nice holidays, you know. Fucking hell, man.
So you don't even take breaks when you're on your period?
No, like, imagine if I had loads of 18-year-olds outside. I wouldn't be like, sorry, guys. I'm hungry for them. So the last thing I'm going to let me stop is a period.
Is it different having sex on your period?
Mate, this geezer's a fucking idiot.
I couldn't think of anything worse than having sex with a girl on her period.
I don't care.
You might not even know she's got it in.
Yeah, no, okay, for that, fair enough. But
Okay, would you rather have sex with a girl on her period or have sex with a girl that has BV?
Period.
There we go.
Exactly.
And
but none of them really.
This is fucking groundbreaking journalism here, lads. Well done. Well done. What are these fucking melts called? The reality check. Yeah, I think you should fucking get one yourselves, boys. Jesus Christ. These three are absolute helmets. I'm sorry. I've seen clips of them pop up online. You know what? I'm fucking adding them to the list right now. Culture's dead, isn't it? Culture is fucking dead. Let's round the episode off by seeing a clip from me in LMAOF. This is awful, this. I'm still getting over this flu that I'd got from the Edinburgh Fringe. I'm all bunged up. I'm wearing a t-shirt that, I'm going to be honest, a bit too tight for me.
Good to be here, man. My name's Sam. I was raised Catholic. Did end up looking Jewish, though. Not sure how that happened. A lot of Jewish people think I'm Jewish. A lot of Muslim people think I'm Muslim. They both try to claim me. They look at me like I'm Jerusalem, if I'm honest. Or something even more sacred. Hummus. They look at me like I'm hummus.
It sounds like I'm bombing. I'm going to be honest. It sounds like I'm bombing. I was. No. They just didn't mic the audience properly. That's what I'm telling myself. I had a joke about periods in here that I've since dropped.
I feel sorry for a lot of female comics because they get a hard time from like older male comics about talking about like things like their vagina and periods on stage. And you get a lot of like older male comics say things like, oh, female comedians, all they do is talk about their periods. And I say to them, if I was bleeding out of my dick 1 week every month, I would not stop talking about it. I would be answering every phone call like, I'm bleeding out of my penis, hello. I would get a custom-made pair of see-through trousers.
Horrible camera angle.
So that everyone knew when I was leaking, okay? I would be walking around my local area like a medieval town crier, like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah! My cycle has begun! Guys, I've been Sam McCody, you've been lovely, cheers.
Oh, God. Strike me down. Put a bow and arrow to my head and fucking... God. That was painful. That was an all right routine, that, actually. But I realised someone else on the circuit had a similar kind of premise. So when it's like that, you just sort of sack it off. Just terrible production value. All the worst camera angles, like crotch shot. We're not filming the porno scenes, guys. It's just stand up, keep it static, mid shots, fine. And if you want to watch the whole video, I suggest that you go fuck yourself. I wish I could have given you more insight as an OnlyFans creator, but I'll be honest, I didn't feel much towards it. It was just a money grab, to be honest. And I can't help but think, oh, Bonnie, it's exactly the same for her. I feel like she's in too deep now. There's more to life than money, you know what I mean? And some nice holidays. Bit of money, some nice holidays, you know? I think we're done for today. I think we're done. It's been a weird episode. We're just changing to my OnlyFans gear for the sign-off. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I mean, I'm not posting on there anymore. Don't bother doing that. Just subscribe to my YouTube. Also, thank you very much to everyone who came out to my Work in Progress show at the Bill Murray on the 14th of August. It was a really fun show. It was an early incarnation of what my debut solo stand-up show is going to end up being. So come along to the next one, which will be in a couple months. Just keep an eye on my Instagram. I'll be posting about it on there. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning into these. It's much appreciated. I'm really enjoying doing them, and you know, I just want to do this from now on, really. So if you can make this financially viable for me one day, that'd be amazing. But for now, just subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to put something on the list, and I'll have a look at your suggestions. And if I like it, I'll whack it on. Thank you. See you next time.